It gives us a sense of humility. And I think that's really important in life, to be appropriately humbled in a way so that we can continue to better understand our unique role in the solar system. The exploration of the solar system for you children will be continuing in a mighty way in the 21st century. We've just learned recently that a new NASA mission will go back to Saturn in the year 2026, only 6 years from now, and it's going to be exploring Saturn's moon Titan. And somebody should know probably much about that Titan, that it's the only satellite in the solar system we know that has an atmosphere. And not only that, within the atmosphere and on the surface itself are evidence of liquids that are not water, ethane, methane, and other unusual chemicals, at least from an Earth point of view, that dominate the scene. Is there life on Titan? Well, we got to go and find out. That's one of the themes of astronomy too, life beyond Earth. The search for life beyond Earth continues. Well, you've done very well so far. We've come back to Saturn in terms of our scale model. We can even see from a distance, we've returned to the sun. It's remote, but I can feel the heat a little bit. I'm ready for a tan, I think, at this point. We're going to continue our journey. It's so good to be back home. The opportunity to show the scale model of the solar system has been a personal treat for me. I've been performing the solar system model for years at this point, locally. If you have further interest in learning about the model and you want to contact any of us at the Francis Malcolm Science Center, we'd be happy to talk to you about it, or trying to set up the materials that you need to make an effective model. And I have to warn you, once you do it, you're probably going to want to do it again, or the kids are going to certainly want to do it again. And it's very exciting, and I think it's a family building activity as well too. Gives everyone a chance for a good walk. It's almost like playing a round of golf or frisbee golf. You can go out and get out in the sunshine, and isn't it wonderful that springs come back and everything is just, you know the word, green, life. Wonderful to see back again here as we continue moving on our own scale model. We're at Jupiter right now, and pretty soon we're going to be heading back to Mars. Hopefully our stake is still in place for the Earth. Our navigation's been pretty successful so far, but I hope it'll get us back home. We're going to stop here at the Jupiter point and look back again at our sun and have an opportunity to see it is seem to be growing in size. Can't you feel that heat? Sure you can. Aren't you feeling warmer already? Oh, what a magnificent experience. The solar system peppercorn model, originally designed by Guy Otwell, and now conducted by myself and probably scores of other people as well. One of the great activities in astronomy education on the popular level, but even from the professional level, because so much of us as professionals seem to learn more and more information, but it's very hard to apprehend and really develop the keen sense of awe that comes with scale modeling, which we're doing here. And maybe this will give you your own ideas of how you'd like to proceed and develop your own astronomy lessons and sharing the universe. That's one of the greatest lessons that I've learned in my decades of astronomy education. Sharing the universe. How do you work together with everybody to better understand our place in space through exercise or through instrumentation or through some of the simple talking? There are many, many ways we can learn more about the solar system, and I really think we should, especially, as I was mentioning earlier, in the 21st century, as spacecraft begins to probe more deeply than ever. And that's where you come in, you kids. Perhaps a career in engineering, or an opportunity in space science, or with NASA, or with maybe SpaceX might interest some of you too. Keep exploring. It's so important to become more aware of your place in space in the 21st century, and science in general. Astronomy is one of the most powerful elemental forces in science, and has been for centuries, to be able to draw us into that greater sense and scheme of just who we are, and be unfolding in knowledge and information and apprehension and awe of where we are in space. We really strongly believe as astronomers that developing that sense of awe with our children and our grandchildren gives us an opportunity and hope for the future, that as we understand the humility of being part of this immense, unfathomable at times universe, that we have a sense of humility and goodwill toward each other. And hopefully with the aspect and the future insight that we can build a kinder community, because we need one another. This is all we've got right now. There may be life on Mars, we don't know. There may be life in the oceans of Europa, we cannot say. But one thing is certain, that we'll never surrender our search for scientific insight and truth. Astronomical truth and insight has been a great benefit to the human purpose. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining me and being part of that purpose too. Ah yes, I can see our Earth stick is still in place. Happy to see that. We're right now about the level of Mars, the red planet, and we're returning to the warmth and friendly confines of the solar system inner realm, Earth and its neighbors. What a great experience it is to be able to share the solar system with you today. We've covered 3 billion miles out, 3 billion miles in. The entire solar system, when you think about it, is close in many ways to 1,000th of a light year. And as you know, probably from some of your studies, if you're more advanced, that most of the stars and the intergalactic space are in the light years, if not millions of light years. To scale model those factors is a very different lesson than the one we have today. I'm going to pick up the Earth stick. We're going to head back to the sun. Again, as your friendly astronomer, Larry Burse from the Francis Malcolm Science Center and the Maine School of Science and Mathematics, I'm very happy to be able to share a nice walk with you. I had a good workout. I hope you aren't too tired from all of that. We had a very nice experience, and we're going to continue our journey to other realms in astronomy in future installments of The Friendly Astronomer. Thank you, son. I'm going to return my equipment. And I'll end with a final tune to sum it all up. Many years ago, an American president said this: in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we're all mortal. So we're going to make every day count. I shall not be afraid to shout my planet's cry. The solar system now reborn, my personal insight. We shall not be afraid to shout our planet's cry. The solar system now reborn, our collective insight. The solar system now reborn, our collective insight. This is Larry Burse, the Friendly Astronomer, saying live long and prosper and stay the course. Keep looking up. Make it a great day, everybody. Thank you.